Well, Privates on Parade tells the story of what must have been the weirdest British special unit in history, a song and dance troupe that specializes in dressing like women and putting on drag shows out in combat zones. And their mission is to raise the morale of the troops if they can, and that mission is taken very seriously by their very straight commanding officer, played by John Cleese of the Monty Python TV show. In this scene, Cleese is talking to a regular Army combat veteran when the swishy director of his dance troupe walks up.
Thanks for your help, Giles. This your new command?
Oh, my dear fellow, hadn't you heard? Oh, I see a very special unit.
Yes?
Oh, yes. They didn't want to waste an officer with my knowledge of the jungle.
I should think not.
So they gave me command of a unique operation covering the whole of Southeast Asia. Covering it with what? I'll tell you, Henry. Song and...
Major dear! This is too much. A whole squad of your gallant lads are doing physical jerks or something on the barrack square right next to the theatre. My dear, the din, the stamping of their boots, the banging of their butts, the petulant shrieks of the corporals, and the first night of jungle jamboree is only 2 days away. How can we possibly rehearse? I mean, we are artistes, not foundry workers.
Got to rush, Giles. Thanks for your help.
Well, that ought to improve the morale of the troops. Here's the same guy in drag entertaining the forces.
Have you ever been down in Argentina? Have you ever known that special thrill? How would you like to mail a card from Venezuela? You could find romance in all Brazil. And in Valparaiso, girls would roll their eyes so that you could not tear yourself away. Killing nice vacuna underneath the moon, the Latin American way. Oh, yeah, the Latin American way.
Privates on Parade starts out like a Monty Python version of those old British carry-on comedies where every line had a double meaning. But the difference is about halfway through this movie, the action turns real. There's a real war and real bullets and real blood. And the comedy seems like a bad joke. Now, maybe that's the point of the film, but nevertheless, I don't think it quite works. And there are a couple of other problems, too. One is that the movie misses a lot of opportunities to make those characters into interesting people instead of just stereotyping them. And the second one is that the movie doesn't have an ending. It just sort of dribbles off into another song and dance number. I think a lot more could have been done with the same material.
Well, I thought they did a lot with it. I agree with you. The ending does dribble off. I don't think they need it. If they had stuck with the ending and not tried to do more jokes over the end credit titles, I think the film would have been stronger. I enjoyed this film for all of the fun of the musical numbers, and I thought it also did make its serious point of that these people were hopelessly out of touch with the people that they are fighting against or are trying to help in one part of the world there. I thought the film did exactly what it was trying to do. Another thing I'd like to say is that technically, I think this film is as expertly made, costuming, photography, set decoration, and design as any movie I've ever seen.
I thought on a technical basis it was very routine. It was just a good, competent job. Another problem I had, there's a subplot in the movie, as you know, about the half-Indian, half-British woman who goes along with the troop and who is pregnant by one of them and is going to marry another one.
Right.
That, it seemed to me, was a very serious little center to the story and should have been paid more attention to, but instead, most of the time when we see that woman, she's simply looking out the window. Her mind is 1,000 miles away. That's never really dealt with either. So there are a lot of things that are brought on screen and never fulfilled.
Well, I thought that story was dealt with, and just by the fact that her character is on the screen, it's an interesting character. You wouldn't find it if this was just a gay little rock.
Okay, so if it is an interesting character, then let's have more of her. Let's not just have her there so we can say, gee, she's interesting. I wish we knew more about her.
I got enough about her from the way I saw the picture. Coming up next at the movies, Goldie Hawn grabs a power drill and a boyfriend while her husband goes to war.